Hello Year 9 and welcome to your online lesson. And what we're going to do is we're going to suspend our database topic until we get back. And we're going to start something new, and that's the ergonomics topic. Now in Sector is this Ergonomics Booklet. And this video is to help you to understand what I would like from you for the 14 small tasks that are involved in this topic. At the end of this topic, you will have completed this work booklet and have created a PowerPoint presentation on ergonomics. I will want you to have sent me your work by the end of week 1 next term. So in the meantime, let me go through these tasks. Hopefully that will be enough for you to understand what you need to do, and you will be able to get on with it. I will be available in MS Teams if you get stuck or you want further clarification. So let's get started. What we have is this. So let's work on task 1. Well, first of all, ergonomics. Here are a set of definitions all about what ergonomics is about. I want you to read and probably reread those ergonomic definitions again. Then, in your own words, as if you were going to be explaining it to your parents or your younger brother and sister, I want you to write 3 or 4 sentences about what you understand the term ergonomics mean. That's not economics, but ergonomics. Moving on to task 2. Here we look at ergonomic equipment. There are a couple of examples here. That of a glare screen, not so often used nowadays, and an ergonomic keyboard. And next to them are reasons why they exist. Here, where you see ergonomic equipment, is a link to a website of a company that sells ergonomic equipment. As I've said down here, it says using the link above or a similar one, I want you to list 5 pieces of ergonomic equipment or ergonomic furniture. Then I want you to pick one of those and to get the picture for one of those, and then which you will put underneath here. And then next to it, I want you to have at least 3 bullet points telling me why this piece of equipment is ergonomic. And as I've said in the last sentence, do not use examples that have already been given above. So I do not want to see glare screen, and I do not want to see an ergonomic keyboard. There are lots and lots of ergonomic pieces of equipment and furniture that you can use. On to task 3. Here again we are looking at more a specific piece of ergonomic equipment, that of the mouse. This short text here explains how the laser mouse works and some of the features that are found on the mouse. Underneath, you can see some advantages for using this particular mouse. These advantages are in text boxes so that you can move them when you need to. Your first job is going to be to move these text boxes around and put them in order of importance. Importance, the most important at the top, the least important at the bottom. It's your personal decision as to which one is the most important and which one is the least important, but I'd like you to put them in order, your order. Once you've gone and done that, we go on to task 4. Now, I want you to imagine that you are a staff member at Office Works and you are talking to a customer and you would like to sell them the mouse above. You're going to be doing 2 things. I want you to, underneath in the gap here, to write a paragraph or 2 on how the laser mouse works. And then referring to the advantages on the previous page, I want you to give me 3 everyday examples of why using that particular mouse would be a good option. So basically, you're trying to do a really good selling job. Task 5. Task 5 is provide a picture of a trace ball and a stencil. So you're going to need to give me 2 pictures, one for a trace ball, one for a stencil. And for each one, that's the trace ball and the stencil, I want you to explain to me how it works and why people might want to use these things, the trace ball and the stencil, instead of a mouse. So essentially, tell me how each one works and give me the advantages for each. Task 6. This is to do with an ergonomic environment. So we look at space, we look at dust, ventilation, and so this is something that you will need to read, as well as down here. Now, once you've gone and done that, you have some information. And I want you to go and look at that information and think about the classroom you have been working in T2. And I want you to give me 5 recommendations of how we could make T2 more ergonomic. Again, you can see bullets, so it's going to be short list of bullets telling me what we can do. But I do want 5 recommendations. Task 7. Here again, we have a specific piece of equipment. And what we're trying to do here is there are reasons why the printer outside T2 has been placed there. As it says in task 7, it says, as you know, we have a printer outside T2. I want you to write a short paragraph explaining why you think the school technicians have decided to place the printer there. I've given you some ideas here. I want you to give me your reasons for it, why it's being placed there, and giving me an explanation for that. Make sure you come up with 3 ideas at least for why that printer has been placed where it is outside T2. On to the next task. This is straightforward. Here you see a very uneconomic office. Here you see a very good, well laid out ergonomic office. A poor ergonomic office and a very good ergonomic office. Spot the difference, tell me the differences between the 2. On to the next one. Task 9. This is all about posture and how you should sit when on your computer. What I would like you to do is to have a close look at that diagram and read the details. Then I want you to practice sitting at your computer in the correct ergonomic posture. Get someone to take a picture of you. Now, I don't want you looking at the camera, I want you looking at the computer, and let someone take a picture of you so you're sitting correctly. Put that picture here. Task 10. This does not involve you writing or taking pictures. It does involve you working through and practicing the various ergonomic exercises. Over the next 3 pages, you've got examples for head, shoulder, hands, fingers and eyes. I would like you to simply have a go at all of them. Task 11. Here we have a table of various ergonomic equipment and issues with the environment. We can see what health problems could occur and what solutions there may be. So, using this information and the help of a family member, I want you to go around your house and I want you to find 2 ergonomic issues in your house. I want you to write a few sentences explaining to me what the problems are and then suggesting some possible solutions for both of these issues. Obviously, you're going to be using the information in this booklet to help you with your answer. Task 12. This will involve you clicking on the Workstation Ergonomic video hyperlink, and as you watch that video, I want you to fill in the answers as you work through the video. Task 13. Task 13 will take you a little bit of time because you need to create a PowerPoint presentation. You can see here that you need to produce a minimum of 11 slides. I have no problems you doing up to say 16, 17 if it means being able to spread out your text a bit more and having a few more pictures. But please make sure that on your presentation you have all of the necessary information. Underneath you see what I'm asking for. So we do need to make sure there are titles on each slide, that we have a consistent design. So pick a design, stick to it. I don't want different colored backgrounds. Each slide is balanced, so we might have a picture on one side, text on the other. You might have a couple of pictures above and then text underneath. But make sure that it looks nice, looks well designed for each slide. Have some animation, just simply to show me that you know how to animate, how to get some text moving or bring a picture in or make something disappear. Slide transition. Slide transition is more important. How we move from one slide to another. Again, look up in PowerPoint and you'll see the transition and you'll have lots of options. Then you have an option of how you want me to see your PowerPoint presentation. It could be interactive, so you're using buttons. So I can click on a button and it will take me straight to a slide. I'll click on another button on that slide, the home button, and it will take me back to where all the other buttons are. Or you might want me just to click once and then fold my arms and watch the slides move through automatically. So it's going to be self-running. If you do that, you need to make sure that I have enough time to read and look at all the information at a casual pace. I don't want to be rushed, but I don't want to be waiting a long time between slide transitions. Okay, once you've gone and done the PowerPoint, you're on to the very last little exercise, which is an evaluation. And that's you making sure that you've got that, so you can tick, and then you can tick down here as to how well you've done. So as I've said, you've got 14 tasks to do to complete this ergonomic topic. I will be wanting the completed work booklet, the completed PowerPoint, the first week back next term. So you've got at least 4 weeks. Okay, well, I look forward to actually seeing you at some point in the future. In the meantime, stay safe and enjoy this new experience. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.